right. So who do I have here with me today?
I'm Chelsea.
And all right, Chelsea. Hi. How are you doing?
I'm good.
What is your current living situation, if you don't
I
mind?
am transient, homeless.
Transient.
Yes. Yes.
What is the reason that led you to living on the street and being a transient?
Well, when I moved down here, I moved from Michigan and was going to rehab. But then when I left rehab, I didn't really have too many things set up or anything, so I just kind of ended up down here.
Wow, Detroit. What made you leave from Michigan?
Rehab. I was gonna
Rehab.
I had to go to rehab. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So.
Did that work for you, or
not so much? Not
even
so much.
a little bit?
I mean, it did a little bit, but then just coming back to the streets and everything is just, it's kind of like,
took its toll?
Yeah.
What was life like before
Um,
homelessness? How was your family upbringing? Did you have a mother or father?
yeah, I still do. They're still married, and I still talk to them. I have 2 kids in Michigan that are 10 and 11, and I took care of. When I got sober, I was a heroin addict. Like 2010, I got sober from that. I haven't used that or blue. I don't do blues either.
That's
Never
good.
tried them, but I got sober from that, and then I had 2 kids, and I worked 4 jobs, and I made a lot of money, and I just got kind of burnt out, and then I started kind of dabbling in speed again, and then that's when I needed to come down here to go to rehab. Yeah.
Yeah,
So.
that's interesting.
Mm-hmm.
I wonder why a lot of people move from out of state to Arizona.
I know, because it's like literally everybody down here is like not from here.
Everybody, and that's the reason why I'm trying to bring awareness. I'm wondering why, and with a lot of people are wondering what's interesting about Arizona that everybody's coming here.
I don't know, because I haven't really. I've been to Phoenix, Mesa, and Tempe, and I mean, what is really? I mean, there's not too much attraction. You know what I mean? Like there's not like some.
It's kind of dull in Arizona.
Yeah.
To me anyway.
Yeah,
It's
me
like
too.
dull.
Me too. Like Michigan is awesome. We have lots of things to do, and it's beautiful.
Excuse my rude, Miss Chelsea. For the record, 2 jokes. Everybody's told me who you are.
Yeah.
I was told that you might have a weed pipe.
I don't have one right now. I just broke it. I know.
Have a good day.
You too.
Sorry. Y'all.
No problem. No problem, buddy.
Somebody got one.
Somebody has one.
Yeah,
for
someone
sure.
will have one.
Yeah.
And yeah,
I just
like I
saw-
was saying, I mean, Arizona's kind of dull. It's just, to me, I'm from here. I'm a native from here, so
Yeah.
I just can't see anybody moving from somewhere like Detroit to here. I mean, I can understand the cold though.
Yeah,
At
it's
least here
cold.
it's nice and hot.
Yeah, but it's like real hot,
real. That's like hell hot.
Yeah,
We're
yeah.
We're right here by the devil.
I know, and true, and it's like I heard that this place used to be before Pangea broke up. It was like Sodom and Gomorrah, and then it boom came, and it kind of makes sense. I'm like, there's a lot of sin down here.
Crazy.
So yeah,
Arizona. This is the wild, wild west.
it is too. It's crazy. Yeah.
So, being homeless, do you feel safe out here in Tempe? Do people throw rocks at you guys? I've heard of numerous different things, and it's sad. I mean,
Yeah.
what's it like out here? Are you accepted? What's going on?
No, like people, like the businesses. Oh, and I understand, like certain people will go in front of their business and like sit there and think they can camp there all day and like smoke their drugs all day in front of it. And so I understand that, and then they'll leave big messes and stuff. But like other than that, like when I go in to get water from someplace, or just, I mean, you just get treated differently, like from people just because they assume whatever they assume, and it sucks because like most of us had a life before we were homeless, and are more than educated and over whatever the. So we have all the credentials that we need, but there's just something that happened in our lives that,
Yeah,
one way or
9
another.
times out of 10, people are just a drink away.
Mm-hmm, exactly.
That's the truth.
Yeah, and
That's the truth.
I find that the people that look the most normal are like kind of mostly the scariest.
crazy
people.
ones.
Yeah, they're the scariest people.
Perfect.
For real.
Well said.
Yeah.
Well said.
Because they
Yeah.
have the power and the money to do
Never
the.
be so quick to judge. You never know the hardships people don't speak of.
Yeah,
You know,
exactly.
it's true.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's sad.
And I mean, I met Jesus on Mill Avenue, like the real Jesus. I know it was him, and I'm not like one of those like religious people or anything like that, but like I just know like that was like the presence of, you know, something bigger than me. And I just know like after he was born, or after he came back after he got crucified, he hasn't died. So it's like, you know, he's here. What do you think he's doing? Preaching his word. He's still walking with people and telling them, you know what I'm saying? And I just know that a lot of the people out here that judge us, and they probably met him and they just didn't know, or you know what I mean? Like they just haven't. Because for me, that was like a life-changing experience. It was awesome.
That's great to hear.
Yeah.
And everybody gets their turn, whether you want to believe it or not. Everybody gets their turn.
Yeah, that's for sure.
What's a day in a life like out here for you?
For me,
Short.
well, let's see. I mean, you have to like carry all this stuff all the time. You have all sorts of shit to carry and lose and whatever, and so it's just like you just have to stay vigilant on all your things and just keep moving. You know what I mean? I mean, it would be nice to have a job and stuff, but that kind of stuff is kind of hard when you just don't even know where you're gonna be.
Yeah, hard to shower.
Yeah.
Those things of that nature, like hygiene. People always criticizing on situations like that. Yeah, so I can totally understand. Where do you sleep at night without being too specific?
I just wherever we can find like a spot, you know what I mean, that seems like semi-safe and away from like. I don't like to sleep like on the road or anything like that. Like some people do. I like to just kind of find a little spot and just crash there. But yeah, it's just all over Tempe and, you know, Mesa, everywhere.
Yeah. Well, that's good. As long as it's far enough away from where no one can throw rocks or do anything.
Yeah.
You know? Where do you see yourself in 5 years from now?
Hopefully with my baby and being a good mom, because you know I don't want to get my baby taken away, and I do want to get back on track. You know, it's like it goes so far, and then it's hard to pull yourself back out. You know, so I hope I can get back out because I don't see myself. If I saw myself in 5 years, like right now, I won't be here. You know.
Understandable. Yeah, you seem like somebody that's well educated and definitely can get out of this situation.
Yeah.
If anybody could do it, it'd probably be you.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I'm
and that's
really
just
try.
being observant.
Yeah.
You know, just being someone who's really good at observing.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, I think that.
Well, thank you for
if
that.
If anyone could do it, yeah, you're one or someone who could probably do it.
Yeah.
What else? Let's see. I also want to ask. So you said it's dangerous out here.
That's not mine.
You said it's dangerous out here.
Yeah.
What are something that you can remember happening out here? Not to you necessarily, but just in general.
Oh well, you know, like there's lots of like predators out here, so like you really have to worry about men that are just, or I mean, I guess women too. Some of the women are really even worse than the men, but sometimes like they'll dress up in like different like security outfits and stuff. I've had somebody come up to me and say, because I was like dumpster diving, and they said I had to go, but then they wanted me to smoke blues, and I was like, I don't do that. And then they, you know, and then anyways, his hand ended up my freaking shorts or whatever, and twice he did that, and I was just like, whoa, like what are you doing? So I mean, and it gets way worse than that, you know what I mean? It's just yeah. But people will dress up and pretend to be things that they're not, even just so that they can sexually assault you and shit. And you know, I mean, I don't know as far as anything else, but for me, that's what the danger that I look for is.
Yeah, I'm sorry that you've been through that. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
It's awful. Yeah, I don't believe in anything like that. People like that need to be dead in my book.
Yeah, for sure.
There's
Mine
no
too.
reason. There's always somebody out there for somebody.
Yeah.
And if someone looks hard enough, they'll find somebody without having to do nothing disgusting.
Yeah, exactly. I know. I just it's like when there's like people that are forcing you to do things, I feel like there's just like there's no need for any of that. But what do I know?
At all. Well, that concludes this interview. I just want to ask you one last time, do you mind if I put this on all my platforms just to bring awareness to your situation? And is there anything that you might need or want, or do you have an app or a Gmail or something someone can look you up and give you or help you out with funds or something?
Oh yeah, that'd be cool. I have Facebook. You can look me up. My name is Chelsea Scott. And then I don't really use. I mean, I don't really use any of it, but I do have a Facebook that you can look me up at, and I don't mind no. So
Okay.
thank you very
I
much.
appreciate you so much. Thank you. It was
Yeah,
an
yeah,
honor and a
yeah.
pleasure.
Thank you
so
very
much.
much, and I hope that helps. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.